All right, family. All right, welcome back to another edition of Tolliver Sports Family Highlights. All right, it's good to be back, and this is gonna be kind of like a special episode, video vlog, what we got going here right now. We're back, another growing season of plants and plants to make sure our family got some food to eat for the summertime, and then more importantly, what's going on during the winter time as we save up. All right, just wanted to let you know what's going on. I'm currently here by myself. I'm at the house by myself, all right? You know, the wife and kids, they're my three youngest, they're at my niece, they're at my aunt's house. Thank you, Auntie Riri. You know, from the bottom of my heart, I love you. You know, thank you so much. You know, you took out 3 babies for the couple of days, you know, be good to go. My wife and daughter, they're out shopping right now. My oldest son, he's at work right now. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll let you know what's happening. Keep going as you start. Let you know what's going on. The actual first garden that my wife and kids actually planted, the one that failed, was actually about around this spot right here. All right, this whole garden, there was their area right here, a little small box of garden, and that failed. So what I did, I took a look at what they were doing, and I said, okay, I'm the king of this kingdom. This is my castle. Let me show them what's going on. And then, so what I did, I got out here. My 2 dogs right here. You know, this is Rose. And then you got River over there hiding. He like to doing whatever he's doing. Alright, I'm watering the garden right now. Alright, so basically what I took was they had failed. They tried, my wife and kids, and they failed. Alright, so it was up to me to just get this party started the right way. So what I did, I came out here the next year in January of 2019. All right, and I planted and I started this garden here. I built it. I built this thing. You know, I took my time. It was cold. It was freezing. But I got out here and dug it up. And I went and got a bunch of potting soil, some extra garden feed soil, and I mixed it out. I mixed it all together. All right. And so in that year we had a good start in 2019, then 2020, and then this is 2021. This is 3 years, almost 3 years since we started. All right. You know, just getting them started, you know, just help my family out. You know, me being the king of this castle, I'm the king. You know, it's up to you. You want to get your family good to go. All right, because they're terrified of results. They'll try it and they may fail at it. They may succeed, but they may fail. All right, but what they see that you pick up on that and you show them, hey, I'm the man, I'm the king. I'm going to show you how it's going on. Hey. Rose, stop trying to lick me. Hey, beat it, geek. Yeah, this is River right here, acting crazy. All right, but this is the results of what's going on, gentlemen. If you get out, gentlemen, I'm telling you, family, brothers, if you get out there, man, and you put that work in, trust me, it builds the confidence in your family that they see you do it, then that means you can do it. That means they can do it. All right, so we start off here. All right, right after I built this garden right here, this is what my sons built. They got their own little garden here. They got a bunch of stuff in here. All right. They got peppers, if you can see right here. They got a pepper growing. They got carrots. My wife just put up 2 babies. She put up 2 carrots right here. The dogs running around everywhere. All right. They got a bunch of other stuff in there. Got a little bit of lettuce. They got a whole bunch of stuff growing on. This is a little small garden that they doing. All right. All right. Yes, it's kind of dry. I'm gonna try to get some water in. All right. Then my wife, she got some onions over here. All right. She's taking them in this pool here and transplanting them over into the new garden. I just tilled up. All right. We kind of be going back and forth here because I don't want to. I'm watering the garden right now. All right. See this is a peach tree that my wife planted. All right. So yeah, once you do the legwork, once you show your family, hey, that we can do this. Because your family looks at you as the king. All right, you do something, you make it succeed, and guess what? Then they turn around and go, okay, I know we can do it now because you're the man, you're the king, you succeeded in doing it. All right, even if it was minuscule. All right, but they saw you get out there, they saw you humping and getting doing the work. All right, look at this right here. I just did it this summertime. All right, this little section area. I got to plant one more little plant. There's 2 rose bushes. All right, but this is what's going on in this garden here. All right, let me go turn this water off for a second. All right, come over here and let's turn this water off. You're in the version. Look at it. Look at it. Look at this. Rose. Girl, stop that. Turn the water off over there. All right. You take a little step back. When you see what you've done, and then your family get done, yeah, we got a little bit of work to do. And we got a little bit of stuff. Like I said, we got some stuff going on. Trying to get the house spruced up together because eventually we're going to sell the house. We're going to be able to get a bigger house. All right. One from scratch and ground away. We can design it. All right. See, this little gardens right here. This is stuff that we're growing. We're getting better. My wife dug this. I helped her dig it. I did the bulk of the work for her. But we dig it, and she's good to go. All right. We got another fruit tree going here. As you can see. Stop. Hey, going somewhere. Beat it. Get out of there. Both of y'all. Beat it. That was everywhere. We're going another peach tree here. All right. My wife, she picked this up at Home Depot. All right. So, if you do the leg work, you do the hard work, fellas, gentlemen, trust me, they'll pick up on it. You know, one of the things our sisters need, they need to see us doing the hard, they need to see us getting out there doing the thing. Once we get out there and we do the thing, trust me, they'll pick up on it. It may seem like you're doing the hard work because you are doing the hard work. You're out there getting yourself together. You're doing the hard work. You're doing the leg work. You're getting it together, and they're watching you. Once you get it done, you get the hard work, then they come in and they'll take over and they'll make sure that everything grows. They'll put their feminine energy into it. And trust me, that feminine energy is powerful. All right? But they need that masculine energy to show them how to get it done. And once you show them that masculine energy get done, you do the leg work, you do the building blocks, you build the blueprints, you build everything up, and they'll take over and they'll maintain it, keep it going. All right, as you can see here, this is my wife. She built this week, this summertime. All right, this is massive growing plants here. Okay, my wife, this is a sunflower seed plant she growing. All right, this is all the onions, green onions and stuff. This is a bunch. You got collard greens here. We got collard greens left and right going on. My wife, we eat collard greens like crazy around here. All right. I don't know what this is right here. My wife, she got everything else. Maybe in the comment section you can tell me what my wife is growing because she won't tell me. But I do know it's probably edible. All right. Then we got a tomato plant going right here, and then she got some little flowers growing. All right. Like I said, gentlemen, fellas, if you get out here, man, and we show them the hard work, the first leg of the label. See, hold on for a second. I gotta do something. Hey, get out of there! Get your butt out of there! What's wrong with you? Got it, River. Rose keep popping up in the garden and everything else. All right. But like I said, let's get back to it. If you get out there and you do the hard labor work, and this literally took me like 5 hours to build. All right. It may seem like this is easy, man. No, but I had a lot of clay. The actual soil is clay. So what I did, I took the soil from the old garden. I dug this out by hand. I didn't have a tiller. I took a shovel and everything else. I waited till it rained to soften up the soil on it. And that's when I went in and dug it up. I went to Home Depot, Taylor Do It Yourself, and I went and picked up some topsoil, everything else, some potting soil, some extra gardening soil and everything else. And I built this up. All right. I built this up myself. All right. And what I did, I planted some tomatoes, collard greens. I planted beans, some peas. I planted everything else, and we had a decent growth. It was no growth. My wife would come out here once a week, and she was able to harvest a bunch of stuff, and that's what we ate. We ate a bunch of fresh fruits and vegetables. Oh, I had some lettuce too, and it was good. It was good to go. But doing this hard working process, that was them seeing me get down and do the hard work, and that propelled them to go, okay. Especially with my wife, she said, my king can get out here and do this. Let me maintain this for him. All right, and then she did what our queens would normally do. What you build, they expand on. All right, they just need you to go out here and do the leg work, do the first hard work. All right, as you can see here, we got some lettuce growing. We got a bunch of other stuff growing here. My wife, she got a whole bunch of stuff growing right here. But I do know what this section is right here. Hey! Did I tell you get out of there? Hey, beat it, geek. Hey. All right, you'll hear me content dog because I like to come over and try to chew stuff. This is one of the sections for potatoes. All right, if you look at last year, I think this was going bell peppers. All right, we turned it around. Now we're going. My wife, she planted tomatoes in here. Look at this right now. Potatoes. I'm sorry about that. And we got section for onions. We got more collard greens and some other stuff that my wife got growing. All right, we got this section here. We got tomatoes. If you look here, we got our first tomato coming in. All right, first tomato. We got more collard greens. We keep going collard greens because this is for the some of the actual nature creatures. All right, you have to grow enough for everybody. All right, not just yourself. All right, for the animal life as well too. All right. Then my wife, she wanted to grow some cucumbers, but we tried to grow them last year. Didn't work out well because we knew better. We have enough something to grow up and attach on, but it looks like she got it good now. They got an extra stand where they can actually climb up and grow and keep it going. All right. And then we got this little section over here. I don't know what my wife growing over here, but you can tell that she's growing something over here. I'm just here to make sure that she's good to go. All right. All right. Then we got this little section over here. This is something that my wife and my oldest son built. My 16-year-old. He's at work right now. All right. He works up at Sonic. All right. So he don't understand how much I am proud of him for actually. He got his driver's license. He's finna get his permanent license, and he's working. And he actually helped build this section right here. All right. So if you hear this, Willie, I love you. All right. Thank you for being my son. All right. All right. You see, we got corn going on right there. All right. We got a bunch of other stuff. All right. See, I'm planting so much stuff over here. I don't even know what it is. All right. I barely know what some of the stuff is. I got to do something with the dog. Hey, get off over there. I understand you want to be in the camera view. All right. You want to be in this video. But guess what? You in it now. All right. You and River. Just hold on for a second. Dogs everywhere. All right. Kale. You know, I eat kale. I'm not too much of a big fan of kale, but guess what? It's healthy for you. All right. We got more onions. Well, we eat onions right here, left and right. All right. My wife got some garlic going somewhere around here. I can't spot it. All right. More collard greens. All right. We're growing enough vegetables. Not just, we learned a valuable lesson by watching other YouTubers, other video folks who are out there spreading the word about how to actually be self-sufficient and growing your own fruits and vegetables. All right. And so we're learning that, hey, because we had a hard time with the Asian bugs with tearing our beans up last year. All right, so we learned to grow a lot more than what we done. We're going to expand the garden more and more. All right, and this is something right here. If you take a look here, I dug this up. I rented a tiller from, and this is actually only about 2 weeks old. All right, that I started this garden. Most of these are transplants. All right, and I'm got to plant some seeds in one section here. But this is tilled here. I got the tiller from Home Depot. All right, I found it a little bit expensive, but I'm still waiting on the reimbursement for me taking it back on time. All right, so we was able to grow tomatoes. All right, you see we got tomatoes wrapping around going on right here. We even got a watermelon plant here. I started to realize what this was. This is a watermelon plant, so it's going to come up and take over. We got a little bit of wildlife going on, but we're trying to see what was going on. How does it grow natural in the natural state? All right, I just had to get the tiller and dig this up. All right, I went and got some I actually tilled up the, it's not tilled up. It's what you do when you take up all the dead grass in your yard. I can't remember what it is. So I can't remember the exact machine what I used, but I was able to take it up. I took it in some compost, made it up, and for about 2 weeks, let it sit in the compost, sun, water, everything else, let it break down, and then I put some plants down, and I actually was able to get some gardening going. All right, I'm trying something new right here. If it works, it works. Just trying to put a little fence around and see how it grows up. I mean, we wind up having to actually take a tarp, smash it onto the ground, and just poke holes to where the plants can actually go through so we can have a little bit of weed control. All right. Come over here. I'm hoping that this is a pear tree that we got right here. There's some old tires that got taken off the Jeep. I had to retire place on that one. Hopefully we can get this growing and make sure this thing is good to go. All right. But we got more potatoes over here. This is something my wife and my kids started. They did this, all right? And look how it's growing. Hold on for a second. The dog went and grabbed something he wasn't supposed to grab. All right, River did. I'm gonna look. Hey! Give me that. Hey, give me that. God dang it, River. See, it's another thing. You don't watch the dogs. They can start grabbing stuff they ain't supposed to grab. I'm gonna kill me. You gonna have some words in a second. All right. It's the second time you done did that. Don't no. Get up. Get away. Yeah, you gotta watch your dog. You gotta watch dogs because when they get bored, they want to start grabbing on everything. Hey, get off me! All right. I gotta replay. I gotta replant that and put some soil in it. Bad river, bad, bad river, bad. Don't look at me funny. What's wrong with you? All right. You want to get on this log? You got on it. All right. Don't go in there no more. Ooh, man, he pulled out the eggplant. Gone. This is the eggplant. Well, I've been waiting to try to grow eggplant for years. Oh, man. I gotta get some more tops. I gotta hear him plant this. All right, matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go ahead and transplant it and plant it. All right. But as you can see, we can get back on topic. Don't go over there. Look at it. You plotting on us. All right. But some little side projects here. I did this last year. Something where we planted some stuff. I built a little border fence, but my family they had some ideas on their own, so they took it, and I got to come back and fix it. But it's just the ideal of growing stuff and helping your family out. All right. Then we got a final little plot right here, and I don't know what's going on here, but something that the wife and kids got going on. All right. But the idea of this video, I want to get out to the message to especially to the brothers. All right. I'm cleaning up around my kids. They leave everything. Dogs poop everywhere, and I get them out here to come pick it up. But the idea of the video is family. Hey, especially brothers, get out here, do the thing. Sometimes you're gonna have to break your back. You gotta not literally break your back, but get out here and hump it up. Get out here and work. But once you get it started, trust me, the family will pick it up. All right, your family will pick it up. All they need is that spark to show and to get it going. And remember, I'm gonna say this to be honest with you. They say, they always question what we need as daddies. All right, but have you ever noticed that the genetic sequencing code to start the life process is what us men? They say it's just an electrical charge. But what's in that electrical charge? All right, what's actually inside a sperm that actually starts the life process? It's the same thing. Once you give that genetic code to say, okay, I got this. I'm gonna show y'all that we can make this happen. Then the family will pick it up. All your wife and kids, your extended family, they'll all pick it up and they'll be like, okay, we can do this now. All right. I'll hit you back up when it's time to actually start harvesting. That's coming up real soon. As you can see here, oh shoot, look at that. It's a tomato plant that's growing. All right, it's already producing. All right, we got some trellises over there. We got everything. Hey, did I tell you to get out of the garden? All right. And more to come. But just let me get back on topic for the final topic, all right? All right, fellas, get out there, do the thing. And believe me, when you do the thing, the sisters will come to you. Because they realize one thing, that you're not just about out there trying to be a player, not trying to fake the phone, that you out there trying to build. And when you build a community, you're building a nation. When you're building a nation, you're building an empire. All right, and sometimes it does start off small. All right, small stuff just like this little raised bed garden over here, like while growing wild vegetables over here, a little decorative. All right, building a garden. That's all it takes. So let's get out here. And let's do the thing. All right. All right. Once again, like I said, I want to thank you for joining us in another edition of Tyler Family Sports and Highlights. All right. If you want to see my face, I'll be more than happy to show you. Give me a second. This is me. All right. You want to know how old I am? I'll be honest, I'm 41 years old. I only look 41, but I'm 41 years old. All right. Like I said, my fellow kings out there, man, be the kings that you are. Let's get it together. Let's build this nation, this community, this nation. All right? Well, man, we ain't got to worry about the rest of these folks now. They already terrified us as it is. Because we're becoming more and more self-sufficient. I'm just here to give you the little stepping stone blocks of it, all right? Start off small, you got to be big. And trust me, what you build, our sisters and our heirs, our sons and our daughters, nieces and nephews, our little cousins, they'll follow behind you. Just be there. Just be the first starting building block. All right. Thank you for joining us. We'll give you a better update later on. All right. Let's get it started.